What is going on? We got a mic. We got a mic. I see my levels right here on my little thing, and now I can hear it. Now I can hear it. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Oh yeah. We can take this off. It's dead. It is Wednesday. We're live. We're here. We're gonna hopefully be painting some orks tonight. I got quite a few. I still every once in a while we're gonna finish this guy up right here tonight. This guy's gonna get finished up. We're gonna finish him up, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna be painting. I gotta look at the orks from the Armageddon set and see what needs to be painted, because that's what we're doing tonight. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Is it gonna be fun and exciting? Nope. But we're just here to hang out tonight, talk some smack, see what's going on, what the week is holding for us, all this other stuff. But that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're gonna do. And, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do tonight. So, I hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry, I totally forgot to share out my stream. Let's do the heck. Oops. So how was our week so far? Mine's been good. Mine's been excellent. We're working our way. We're at quick ad break. I totally took that down. No pre-roll ads. No pre-roll ads tonight, guys. No pre-roll ads. So, I apologize if you're getting them. I totally disabled them. Yeah. And, we're painting. We'll talk about, chit-chat about things. We'll have some fun. Excitement. I want to get this Armageddon box set done. I really do. I know I keep saying that, but I really do. I really want to get it done. I want to finish it. I want to have a large force painted. That thing back there is forever in the shit list. It's never. I'm never, ever, not this guy. This guy right here. This thing peeking around the corner there. That's. I had a friend who volunteered to take it in, finish it off, and then hopefully send it back. I don't know. So yeah, we're not doing that. I will forever say this till the day I pass away. That thing was the single worst thing I have ever put together. I'm not saying that facetiously. I'm not saying that to be like hyperbolic. I actually mean it. It is the single worst thing I have ever put together. Ever. I never want to do it again. That could change. I could put this cog fort together this weekend, next weekend, whatever, and that could be the worst thing. I seriously doubt it, because I kind of looked at the instructions on it and it seemed 1,000 times better. But that Stompa back there, such a cool looking model. I want to put it on a rocket and send it to space, and hopefully the rocket explodes halfway up. Oh no, there goes another Tesla SpaceX rocket. Just blew up. I don't care. Bye. Get out of here. Goodbye. So there we go. That's my little I'm probably gonna rant about that thing until I finally get tired of ranting about it. And as of right now, that's not gonna be for a while. But anywho, we got a lot of things to paint still, not gonna lie. There's a lot. There's a lot. And I could tell my pre-rolls off. It says right here 26 minutes and 54 seconds left of no pre-roll. Then after that, you're on your own. Okay? You're on your own. So 30 minutes of no pre-roll ads. You just come in, you hang out, you shoot the breeze with me. We have a good time. Hopefully tonight's gonna be a great night. Hopefully we get some people in, chit-chatting, sounding off in the chat, talking about things. No politics, no religion. You want to do pop culture stuff? Let's do it. I got a nice facial today. It's so weird. So Hazel, who's pooping right now, she decided that my left cheek needed a little bit of a facial. It needed to be smoother. So she just lick. Cover it. Good girl. Just kind of licked it all up and gave me a nice little facial, and then snuggled under my chin. She likes my chin hairs. This is one of the reasons why I haven't gotten rid of them yet. I'll probably do that sometime soon. I want to freshen up, get a nice new do, freshen up the face for a new season of hockey coming up on Saturday. Oh God, that's supposed to be like odor whatever, and it's so bad. I love you, Hazel, but why does your shit stink so bad? I don't know. She probably says the same thing about me when she's hanging in the bathroom and I'm pooping, and she's like, God, Dad, I love you, but why does your poop smell so bad? So, anywho, I do look at this guy. We're gonna get on. I'm pontificating too much here. We need to go ahead and start painting. I have 2 squigs that I have to do some red on. So I don't know if I'll start with them. I might. Oh, and I want to change the cables on this guy from this yellow to a red. Yeah, that's what we've decided. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna finish up our banner guy. But I mean, we got this thing right here, the DACA rig. So many things to this thing. Holy, how's it getting worse? It's getting worse, guys. She's my little baby kitty. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. Yep. See you later. Smell you later. God, Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, it's so gross. Anywho's, we are going to go ahead and get to the overhead. Let's move my water cup real quick. Watch my little glasses that I need. I always love getting older. We need glasses for like everything now. And then let's go to the overhead. Yes. We also do have a ton of these guys as well. Our anti-vehicle orcs with their rockets. And the rockets, red glare, the bombs bursting in air, the squigs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the orcs were still there. So we got, look at these guys. We got these guys here. We're on our way. We're probably gonna go with the green, the dark camo green, because I think I have, like, if you look at these, I got like a lot of like armor plating that I want to do the green on, and then we're gonna kind of do like the metal walking bits and like a dark gray. Same with this here. And got his little armor on his thing there. Ooh, what did I just knock something? Nope. So we're gonna be painting a metric ton of dark camo green. Yay. Gave proof through the night that our squig was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled Don't know what I would turn green on this. Probably like this metal bits there, and probably the gas tank. Don't know, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh no, she's going into the suitcase right now. Going into the suitcase. She's sleeping on it. I see you. You be good. Alright, then we want to come over here. So we probably might actually start with our skin tone, because we got a lot of little Gretchen and a lot of then we'll pop over to our come on. Then we'll pop over to our, yeah, we'll do our skin tones, and then we'll pop over to our armor colors. That way we can say, oh, we got all the skin tone blocked in. And then, you know, people can stop telling me, like, you should got all the skin tones blocked in. Hopefully that didn't do anything. What's going on with this thing? I am looking at new brushes, by the way, too. We did pick up, I did get some recent oh, kitty, where'd you do with it? Yep, that's right where I thought. On the ground. All right, let's mix wonderfully. All right. So again, how was everyone's weekends? We got our. This is the big boss. Yeah. We got our big boss. Let's move our weird boy off to the side. Move all these guys off. Give me a little more room to operate here. Yeah, we got the doing the big boss now. Let's go with the brush. This thing is doing all kinds of weird things. Is that really maintaining a tip? May have to take a quick break or so I can find some brush soap. That's always lovely. All right. What did you do with my brush soap? What did you do with my brush soap? Ah, that was a monitor. I was looking for this, ma'am. Well, heck. Heck, heck, heck. Heck, heck, heck. I think I got whatever was in there. All right. Mm. But how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? we doing? Tell me if you guys are painting. What do you guys got on your table painting? What do we work? Obviously, we know what I'm working on, and I've gotten a lot of like leads for games. Like I said, I really want to do like I really want to get playing. There's so much stuff I want to do in terms of all these gaming things. I definitely want to play Sigmar. I definitely want to play 40K. And I want to do spearheads. And definitely want to start doing that and then go into tournaments 40K, but that's like far off. And I know next year I definitely want to do like I said, tournaments. Definitely want to do like narrative events for 40K. So I really want to go to Gen Con in next year. A little too late to go to that considering it's already started. It's like this weekend. So we will not be going to that. We really got whatever gunk was inside there out. But yeah, we got plans. I'd love to like go there and kind of document my my journey. Even if I finish like 0 wins, still would be fun just to go play some games, visit a city you have never seen before. I really like visiting towns. I really like finding out where like locals buy their games and going there and checking it out. And yeah. So whenever I go somewhere, I'm always looking. Like if I'm traveling somewhere, like, oh, there's a game store like right by the interstate. There we go. Now I got a lot more room. All right, let's chalk up on this brush. And so, yeah. It would be great if the channel took off just a little bit more beforehand. But that's not contingent on going and doing this stuff. Got a little bit of a cyborg implant. I can see the top of it for his one of his eyes. I ended up doing nothing channel related. Yeah, sometimes that's the best thing to do too. Because I think it can add a little bit of like nerves to it. Like you're like, oh man, I gotta bring a camera and set this up and do this, and sometimes it's just good just to go. Maybe that's what we do. First time chat, thank you, Albino. If you guys don't know, that's just the uber cool albino manatee. If you like anime, UFC, all kinds of other, like all kinds of card games. When I mean card games, this guy's the card game connoisseur. You should go check out his YouTube channel. He's a good friend of mine. Wonderful human being. Man of positivity. Never met a guy who could figure out a card game quicker. Maybe the only exception would be our mutual friend Card Export, but that's about it. He does take the throne. Like he will he'll look at your collection and it won't be the best, but he'll have a deck built for you and going, yeah, play this and do this at this point, and he's got that mind that you're just like, this is kind of scary that you're so good at this. He's like an evil genius, but only for card games. and miniatures games and painting and I don't know what else you could call him, but he is that good. So oh yeah. Got him. Got him. But yeah, we're just adding some old skin tone to my orcs here. All right. We'll go with the weird boy next. Not the weird boy. The pain boy. I'm gonna do something completely weird. Completely weird. We're gonna use 3 different colors of green on this guy. So we're gonna have all our green in this section, right? All this green is gonna be the same green. The face is gonna be the same green. And then if you look at his arm, oh, it's 2 colors. You look at his arm, it's gonna be a different color because that wound goes all the way around. All the way around. So we're gonna paint that. I'm gonna be extra goofy on this one. We're gonna paint that a different green, a darker green. And we have the colors. So like he found an arm on the battlefield and he stitched it on. And this paint is too wet. It's too watered down. Too watered down. Learned something about this Waaggh paint. It's very good. Very good. But if you water it down too much, because it already comes out of the pot kind of thin, it'll be very, very runny and it won't stick as much as it should. So you gotta kind of move it around and let it dry just a little bit. See, I still have paint on my brush. We're putting thin coats on, guys. Two thin coats. What have you seen? I was talking about it early. Have you seen some of the pre-order prices, Albano, for the Power World TCG? Like, I don't know how risque it is to talk about that. I was honestly going to ask if you saw any of it at Card Party. The cards look cool. They do look cool. What's the gameplay like? That's what I want to know. Don't tell me it's like just like Pokemon. I'll think you're trolling if you say that. Oh, I love playing the video game. I have it on my Steam. I've been playing it off and on since they had like the pre-early beta, early access from like several years ago. All right, there's a lot of skin on this guy. I didn't realize there was this much. We're definitely gonna have to come back through with another thin coat. I would have laughed if you would have like, it's kind of a mixture between Pokemon and I'd have been like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are they are they tempting fate? We got some creepy doc finger hands things. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I understand orc doctors. But here we are. I also think he's missing hands or fingers, or maybe a lot of them are like where the metal bits are at. This guy's gonna be fun to paint. He's got himself a peg leg. He's got a little grot orderly around here somewhere. But yeah, I've seen some of the early pricing for Power World, and people are already starting to complain. They're like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, and a lot of the I was laughing because for whatever reason, Lorcana just like exploded again. I think it had everything to do with like the events that they were throwing at Disney Springs because they were making news that people were like, "Oh man, let's look into this," and they're figuring out when like drops were happening and stuff. And I mean, I know Lorcana's been pretty popular, but it kind of like, oh, I messed that hand up. That's supposed to be a different color. Yes, it does. And I was in a because I had been looking at some of the stuff, and naturally on my Facebook algorithm, it started popping off Lorcana stuff because I saw like one article. And so I'm in there talking one of the groups, and they're like, look at these GameStop prices. I can't believe this. And I literally made the comment, I was like, listen, I've been a Pokemon fan for a bit. I go, this is like old news to us. Like, GameStop has been doing this for a while. And it just so happens that you guys' game is popping off. So they're going to, as well, adjust prices accordingly. And this is just par for the course. Which is crazy to think that GameStop is selling ETBs for like $120. And in some places, that's the only place you can find product. Like, that's just absolutely nuts to me. That they're just like, oh yeah, an ETB is $120, and this is this, and I've missed out on a couple of the Pokemon Center pre-orders. For whatever reason, I waited in a line. It was the 30th anniversary set. I waited in a line. I get to the thing, and when I get there, I don't see anything. Like, the page has nothing loads on the page. So being the dummy that I am, I'm like, I'll just hit refresh. And so I missed out. But it is what it is. I was talking to one of my boys via text message, and we were laughing at the experts that were like, oh, this is just going to be a temporary thing. You guys just wait. Give it a couple of months. It's going to be back to normal. And then a couple of months came and went. Nothing turned back to normal. It'll be like max a year. Like, you'll have to wait a year. And then a year came and went. Oh, they're reopening a new they're buying a printer. That's what's taking so long. That's gonna have to come through, and then you're like, okay, what? You keep moving the goalposts, bro. So, but I've seen a lot of my friends online buddies who were streamers and stuff like that, and they had to kind of like move away from all the Pokemon stuff because they couldn't find product. But it'll get better any day now, guys. I promise you. It's my guarantee. Hashtag rant over. Well, that's good. That's real good. I still haven't found anything out in the wild. And that's a decent price. Yeah. It's crazy to say that's a decent price for something that's... Oh, I got 2 orc flesh washes. You know what? Well, hopefully, we're seeing a little bit of a change here then. That would be... Because I go into Walmart all the time where I live, and I don't find anything. I think the last time I found anything was a bunch of Journey Together peg hangers. Yeah, I stopped looking as well. I peruse, I go, you know, maybe I might get lucky today. And I never do. My friend freaking my one friend, he gets lucky like all the time. He's like, oh hey, yeah, I go to this one place and it's like, there it is, just sitting there. We are using Death Guard Green on this hand or arm. This kind of palish, sickly green. So this paint we definitely have to thin out because it is GW paint. So it comes out of the pot thick. We'll see how I feel about it. We can always overpaint or paint over it with a different color. Oh boy. But thanks for coming out. Albino, appreciate you, homie. I hope you're having a good week. Me and Albino go way back. We played X-Wing together, Destiny, Destiny was the bomb, man. I saw like someone posted an article in one of the Star Wars card game Facebook groups, and they're like, look at these guys are saying it's dead, and I'm like, bro, like we used to have a vibrant community up at our local shop, and then it just kind of like fell off the face of the earth. So yeah, it's kind of dying off in areas. But like I said, to each their own, man. Whatever makes you happy. There we go. There we go. The weird boy with his weird, not weird boy, pain boy, with his weird arm. Now we're going to the weird boy. Oh, great. Am I going to be able to put this on here? Oh, will it fit? Will it fit? Come on. Oh, it fits. It fits, so it ships. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm starting at the feet. Maybe it's because it's the least intimidating area. What was funny when we went to a local shop, we picked up a spearhead for the Giants, and the wife was like, yeah, I feel like if you don't make their toes absolutely awesome, then you should like probably not be painting these guys. And I'm like, oh my god, she's so right. She's so right. But I am very excited about painting tonight, guys. Very excited. Yeah, I still have a lot of work to do on my Pokemon binder. Because, guys, I'm not kidding when I say this, but some of the chase cards that I have for that set are absolutely crazy. Not for that set, for that binder. And I know it's a pipe dream for most of them. Like I have like a first edition base set, a first edition Rockets Dark Blastoise in there, right? I know I'm never going to get those unless I like win the lottery, right? Or the hobby, like the prices of the hobby just like fall off a cliff. Then I would be able to like, yeah, I could probably get some of it now. But I'm happy with my collection. I got a lot of good cards in there. So, got a lot of good cards in there. I have one like holy grail card for that collection that I really want to get that card. And that is the Japanese promo Squirtle. And I'm going to get it one day. I know I am. I know I am. Because I believe. No, it's a relatively, I wouldn't say easy card, because it's a Japanese, it's an e-reader card, but I definitely want to get it. I definitely tried several times. I was so disappointed when I was like, I had one in my cart. When I went to go check out, they got sold. It was on eBay. I really wish I would have got it then. Like, oh, that would have been great. But to each their own. Raven at the desk, but just Raven with 2 viewers. Why, hello, Raven at the desk. How are you? Welcome. Come on in. Salutations. How are you all today? We're doing great. Thank you for the first time chat. We are working our way through the Armageddon box set. Painting some orcs. We're not speed painting. We're just chilling. Talking about things. If you're new to the channel, basically we just paint things, miniatures, but we kind of chill out and discuss all kinds of things. And mostly our hobbies, sports, hobbies, and the whole premise of the channel, the whole aim is to kind of like make the world the world your gaming store. So you're a painter. If you're doing assemblies, just pull up the stream. Let my wonderfully awesome voice echo through your eardrums. And join me in a grand adventure. I was painting Dark Angels, like, oh, I absolutely like Dark Angels. So I have a relatively sad story. I had Dark Angels, but one of the reasons why I'm painting orcs is because I live in a hurricane-prone state, and let's just say we had to evacuate from Hurricane Milton, which happened 2 years ago. And as we were evacuating, I was bringing things to paint because we were going to be gone for a while. Because we knew we were going to lose power. And so we went somewhere where they'd probably get power back quicker. That totally happened. And I packed up all my orc models, which also included a bunch of Dark Angels models. And laying it on a little thick on this back part. So we evacuate. We get the all clear to come back. We don't actually get to come back and live in the apartment for quite some time because there's no power. I think we were out of power for almost a week and a half. Almost at 2 weeks. Some places were 2 weeks, but a week and a half. And when I went to look for models to start painting again, I couldn't find them. Couldn't find like well over half of them. So what happened was, this is my theory, I can't prove it, but when I went to go take my stuff to the vehicle to leave, I left some of my boxes on the roof of my vehicle, and we were both in a hurry to get out of town because we're like, we got to get out of here, we got to go inland. The boxes were probably on top of the vehicle, and when we left, everything just disappeared. So I lost like half of my orc army. It wasn't very big. And I also lost all my Dark Angels Terminators and Lionel Johnson. I had Lionel Johnson's head and his shield and his sword, but none of the body. So that's how like haphazardly things were just thrown in boxes and like gone. So that was like a gut punch. And so I literally was like trying to find armies that I wanted to play. I'd find something, not want to play it, sell it, find something, not start painting it, not like it. And so when Armageddon was announced, I'm like, I like the orcs. I like painting the orcs. I knew I was going to go all in. And I was like, it's perfect because it's got Space Marines with it. And then I can use the Space Marines as Dark Angels Marines. So I was like, okay, I'm okay now. But yeah, I had, let's see. Let me go to the talking portion. See, I had Astra Militarum. I had a ton of those. Had painted 2 full squads of Cadians, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Then I put together the jungle guys. Didn't want to. I was like, I can't do this. This is too many things. Sold those. Sold this. I got Death Knight or Death Guard. Started painting those, and I'm just like, I don't like all these mouths and tongues and stomachs and all the stuff that hangs off of them. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to paint a bunch of flesh. So yeah, and then I got into Age of Sigmar, got really into it, played a bunch of spearheads, got rid of a bunch of spearheads. Now I like cities, which is crazy because I did not like Astra Militarum. And I have orcs for age. And now I'm back to this. So there you go. You got the Cliff Notes version, Raven, at the desk. The Cliff Notes version. But thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming in, hanging out for a little bit, listening to my silly story. But we're going to go back up top. Oh, come on. Come on, camera. All right. Here's the thing. I searched for those things everywhere. They were not in this house. They just, I had 2 units of Storm Boys, 2 units of Beast Naga Boys, a unit of Gretchen, a unit of Squig Riders, Boss Snickrot. Those are all the ones that I lost. Then obviously the Dark Angel stuff, I had the Mechie guys and that was just the ones I lost because I was just like, what do I do? I sold gas. I sold a bunch of other things. I sold those. I'm just like, I can't. I was so defeated that I'm like, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to paint these guys. Like I'm just gonna move on to something different. So I kept searching, and then I landed back on the orcs, and I'm actually having a lot of fun painting. I'm like, I did this guy. Oh, we'll go to the overhead. It's gonna be way better. Just did. We got a little bit left on him, and I'm not the greatest painter. Like I'm not. Like, look at me. I'm a painting expert. But yeah, it was when I couldn't find them. I was like, what is going on? I don't know what to do. So I just sold them for store credit, and then lo and behold, they announced 11th edition and the Armageddon box, and I was like, all right, okay, it looks like we're getting back into orcs. Woo! There you go. Woof. All right, we're applying. I am using for the skin tones. I am using I don't do Space Marines. However, my friends gave me the inner circle. Those are cool models. Those inner circle companions, I have those. Those are some cool models. Not gonna lie. Deathwing Terminators. That's what they're called. I just now remembered it. I was like bouncing back and forth between the Dark Angel stuff and the Orc stuff, and I was like having a great time. I was like, oh man, this does not feel monotonous at all. And then I lost everything. I absolutely love the lore for the Dark Angels. Love the lore. I do like green. Yeah, now that you mention it, I think I have a little thing for the color green. I do have a thing for the color green. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. There we go. Everyone go follow them. No, I'm going to do it right now. There we go. Boom. Done. But, yeah, that is that is Binks. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. I do like earthy colors. Like I don't know what it is. I love earthy colors. Man, like it is my jam. So, yeah, when we get to the the stuff for where's my music going? Okay. When we get where it's yeah. All right, FaceTime. All right. The hardest thing about doing all this social media stuff is literally the social media stuff. Like, you gotta be like your own champion and your own this and your own that, and you're just like, oh boy. I hate like the self doing like the self stuff, like, oh, I need to cheerlead for myself. I'm like, ugh, God, it feels so weird. Maybe it's just me. Maybe other people are like, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, Dark Angels are. If I was to pick my favorite chapter in the Space Marines, uh, Dark Angels, and then probably Black Templars. And Black Templars because of the was it the Armageddon book? I forget all the lore, but I know there's a book with them on one of the planets, and I know it's Armageddon, but I don't remember the name. But yeah, they're definitely not they're not fans of psychers, the Black Templars. They'd rather throw you off a cliff. Yeah. Oh, he's missing an ear over the side. He's got a little thing there. This guy is all kinds of messed up. That's true. I think they basically consider that like I'll let you know when you come back from the thing there. Hopefully we're done with the commercial break. Let's see. Oh god, man, he looks cool. But like, it's a necessary evil to travel the warp, as you need them. I was gonna do. All right, bud. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Hope you have a great day, or sleep well. This color is just made for orc skin. Love it. All right. We got him. Ooh, he's got heels. I'm not used. So the bare feet. Yeah, as I was saying, they're definitely not fans of the psychers. And, yeah. I don't know what, like, this guy's gonna look cool painted up, man. Like, all the cables and all the stuff, like, this guy's gonna be wicked. Now I'm just like, what can I do to make him, like, stand out? But we'll see. We will see. All right. Now we have our littlest bitches. Our littlest dudes. And there's so many of them. Look at these little guys. They're literally like 2 pieces of cloth and some green and a gun. But yeah, these are, maybe we make the grots like a darker green. But yeah, I'm thinking in my head. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Good morning. Where are you from where it's morning? Well, I guess it could be midnight over in Europe. I know Warhammer 40K it's a predominantly UK thing. So I guess technically it'd be like really early. Switzerland, 2 in the morning. Oh my goodness, you're I 2 in the morning and I'm asleep. 2 in the morning and I'm a bit. If I'm up at 2 in the morning, something happened that day. I either took my old man nap too late in the day, or I've been. It's been one of those days. But thank you for coming out. Hello from Switzerland? Or wait. Hello from the U.S. You would say hello from Switzerland. I'm not in Switzerland. That was crazy. Hello from Switzerland. Hello from the United States. Hello, this is the United States calling. Are we reaching? Sorry, I'm a big Pink Floyd fan. See, it's like he keeps hanging up. I just ask if anyone's there. From over the sea, yeah. But yeah, we're just painting some grots. Are you into the wonderful world of Warhammer? Are you not? It's going good. So I always want to ask this, like, so, what is, so in the United States, football is like, American football is the number one sport, dominated. What is the number one sport in Switzerland? I always like learning about different countries. What's the number one TV show? Like, what is the one thing that, like, everyone's like, oh, in Switzerland, people were like, watch. Like, I guess, like, here in the States, back in the day, would have been like, oh, I don't know. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. I feel like with these guys, I need to give them socks so they can be free. They look like house elves from freaking Harry Potter. Like, I'm not much of a world traveler. Really can't afford it all that much. The only other countries I've been to was Mexico and Canada. And the Bahamas. I take that back. Oh yeah, no. Trust me, I play hockey here. It's definitely not free. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I had a feeling it would be soccer, football. I feel like that's like the number one sport, like, everywhere. And then, like, auto racing. You know, something that people are like, well, we can have a debate on what a sport is. But, like, auto racing. I mean, see, I would love to go to those places. There's so much human history in those countries, right? Both good and bad. went into France one time. Yeah, we went to Canada for a wedding. We did Niagara Falls afterwards. And yeah, we it was pretty crazy. I became a big fan of Canadian candies. We can't remember the one we really liked. It was like a chocolate peanut butter thing. But yeah. And then ketchup chips. Yeah, ketchup chips were something. Um we it sounds awful, but it is very, very tangy. Like very tangy. And yeah, then we went to Niagara Falls. The wedding was in a place called London, Ontario. Um, so, and then we traveled to um, Niagara Falls. Went through Toronto. Toronto was okay. Major city. So it had the major city issues of like, and maybe not there in Switzerland, but yes, it is. It is absolutely. It's crazy. It's beautiful. It's crazy. They have models of what the falls look like 100 years ago, and then like 1,000 years ago, and they have to dam it up and control the actual water that flows because it was eroding like 4 or 5 feet every day. You get soaking wet. There's a tour you can actually go underneath the falls, and you just hear the water just rushing overhead. They dam it up. So there's a dam that actually controls how much water goes over the falls. It's crazy, I know. You think to yourself, how are we controlling this? What are we? Yeah, they have like a dam. It's it's jointly controlled by the US and the Canadians. Um it took them several decades to build it. And they had several iterations of said dam. You can actually go and visit some of the old ones. So they've been doing it for a while. But yeah, it's crazy. Word, says Wargame Workshop. What up, my friend? Welcome in. We're just discussing the engineering aspects of controlling Niagara Falls. It is a very crazy history. It was well worth the trip. I can't. He's gonna go and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I was talking to this Yank, and he was telling me you guys built a dam. The control is like, yeah, we control a dam. We built a dam, and it controls the falls. So like it was eroding too rapidly." And yeah, that's my horrible accent, by the way. We're putting our second coat on our little Gretchen here. I said I was going to do a different color green for him, and I lied. I lied. This is what our channel, my channel, I'll say our channel, this is what the channel is all about. It's just hanging out, talking about crazy things like you would do with your friends at a game shop. And yeah. All right. There's Knifey Guy. Looks like he's got a little bit of a pot belly. We're going to get that. Come here with this pot belly. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you don't get in a beef with some guys. Now, it all depends. Is it a historical game? I had this discussion with my friend Wargame Workshop. He's been painting and playing Conflict 47. And we were discussing like Golden Light, that sounds amazing. Golden Light Blue, that sounds really amazing. I tried to do Necrons. I bought a box of Warriors. That's good. I always say this. I always say this. People will be like, "Hey, I want to paint my guys this way. Would people get mad?" And I go, "Well, if people are going to get mad about the way you paint your miniatures, do you even want to play a game with those people? Because if they're going to complain about that, then they're probably not going to be. They're not going to be guys you're going to want to play with. There we go. They're gonna. There's so many more things to complain about in a war game. I think a majority of the people are going to be like, oh, those are awesome. I remember I went to a Legion event, a Star Wars Legion event, and this girl was there. First time wargamer, first time painter, and she painted all her stormtroopers up like Power Rangers colors. It was Power Rangers or something. And she was like super worried that people were going to be like, how dare you? Those stormtroopers aren't white. And I'm just like, nah, bruh. Ain't nobody going to care. Ain't nobody gonna care. And if they do, I always say this, it's better to drop your game against that person than to have a bad experience. Like, unless obviously you're playing for like, a big tournament, like, obviously you're gonna not drop. But if you're in like a casual tournament that means nothing, I've done it before. You get against salty people and you're just like, nah. Nah. I'm here to have fun at this tournament. I'm playing a garbage tier army and Legion. I really don't care if I win or lose. So, but yeah, I say you do you, boo. You do you, and you paint what you is aesthetically pleasing to you. Like if you look at most of my guys that I have planned, they're all gonna be like right here. Perfect example. Look how earth tone this guy is. Look at that. Most people will be like, that's kind of ugly. Me, it's gorgeous. I love it. In fact, when I played Wargame Workshop in person, he said, and I quote, he goes, that's so ugly. And I'm like, listen, bud. Listen, bud. By the way, Wargame, I now know that I'm going to be painting. I'm going to be painting my squad of Space Marines as Dark Angels. When I figure out what kind of box I can put it into, so I can send you the sprues and the instruction booklet as well. Why would you want to put yourself through that, bud? I'll even throw you a few bucks for postage back. They somehow, I can't show you because these faces are so small. They have so much detail packed into these little tiny faces. Little teeny tiny guys. All right, we have our orderly for our pain boy. We're gonna get him done. I don't even know like what skin on this guy. Excuse me. Oh, war game. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, oh. I love orcs and orcs love me, baby. That is a cog fort for Age of Sigmar. That is the medieval version. They're like gold. Gold. They are. I'm not going to lie with you, Kajiro. They are. But I had store credit from a place that I sell old models to. So, when they came back in stock, I've been wanting to get one. I snapped at the chance. So that item there would generally be, I can tell you. Hold on. I can tell you. I can tell you. So, hello. All right. Let's go here. All right. So, for our Armageddon launch box, it was $295 US dollars. If you shop at, there's certain retailers in the States. I don't know if they have if it's the same way in Switzerland, but they can sell things cheaper. And it was $250.75. that bad boy right there, that is usually $210. I got it for $178.50. I think that's a 25% discount. So yeah, they have like certain websites and stuff. I don't know how they're like I think they're affiliate. I don't know how they figure it out. What about Red Orc 2? But Red Orcs would be kind of cool. So yeah, that is the prices. That's where I tend to shop, is this place, because they're like a small business. They're not like they're not like they're not like okay. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, they're not like major. They're not major. They're not like a major. They're not like you're buying from like Amazon. But then again, Amazon, there's a lot of small businesses that do stuff on Amazon. Like seriously, they're like, "Oh, I bought something off of Amazon. Hey, it's a UK company." Yeah, that's why. Check this out, Kajiro. So I found that right there. I found that um, on a UK website. I changed it to US dollars. I could have got it for 150 US dollars, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save a ton of money. And when I put my address in, they literally popped the thing up that says GW, basically blacks out anything shipped overseas from England, because they import everything and they pay all those things. So they'd be losing out a ton of money if they were allowed that. That's crazy. Now you can get around that by having like someone. There's like sites where you can. It's the same thing when you buy stuff from like Japanese Pokemon cards. Usually when they release in Japan, you can't bring them over to the United States. Like it's something to do with a lot of the things don't want the cards to leave Japan. But you can get a PO box in that country, and then the PO box, yes, and it's just plastic. But the PO box is actually it looks like they're shipping to a Japanese address, but in reality that address is tied to yours in the United States, England, Switzerland, wherever. And there's places that'll do that, but it still costs money. Like you're still basically paying the same amount of money for it. You might be saving like $10, $5. So, and that's why I usually wait when it's called Warpfire Miniatures. When they have stuff, I always try to go to them to get stuff. I would love to go to my local gaming store, but they charge full price. And I'm like, I can't afford that. I can't, like, I got almost everything on my desk right now from working. They're paints, everything. Oh, man. Oh, we're taking another ad break. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. So yeah, whoa, are we back? Are we back from break? We're back from that break. We're back from that break. I don't know, dude. But yeah, there you go. I feel like we've all learned something today, Kajiro 42. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hopefully we've all learned something new. I don't know if I like this, like how it's just like a glob of like plastic just sitting there. So yeah, we pay a little bit. It's a little bit more than EU prices. But I mean, at least we can say we're not paying in Australian dollars. They're like way up there. Or the Canadians. The Canadians pay a pretty penny too. But we can blame all kinds of people for this. My hockey sticks are getting ready to go up in price. Thank you. If I spend a certain amount, most places out here, if you spend a certain amount, it's usually free. For warp fire, I think it's $50 and it's free. Anything under that, and we have like snail mail, and because I only live like 2 hours away from warp fire, it's generally not too bad in terms if I get something cheap. But if I usually get something cheap, I'll just go to my local store and get it. Even when I spend my store credit, if it's over 50, it's still free. Little feetses. Like I said, I feel like I need to give these guys like socks. Like, here you go, Dobby. Dobby's a free elf. Not anymore, you get. Alrighty, Kadro, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out and chit-chatting for a bit. It's always fun meeting new people, especially from half a world away. little guy is coming along. He's got his little saw. He's gonna... Thank you, Wargame. You listen to those ramblings. What are we having for dinner tonight? What is my third favorite Ohioan have for dinner? Chopped steak, homemade gravy, and mashed potatoes. That sounds very, very Ohioan. Very, very, very Ohioan. The wife turned me on to dry beef gravy. How's Mooser? Next time I'll make crab and coconuts then. We're going to have to get you guys to come down here and visit us. All right. Well, we got that one done. Not gonna lie, man. This guy looks cool, like, when you start adding color to him. Like, I was very like, oh man, he looks so much cooler. I was looking up his skirt. Let me see up that thing. He grabbing coconuts. Listen, I'm just saying, man. It's a very Regent localized dish. Nothing wrong with it. I love it. What? Chopped steak, homemade gravy, and mashed potatoes. I've just been corrected. Yeah. So she asked what it was. I read it out to her and she's like, "Well, yeah, it's not." She's like, "No, it's not." And then I said, "Well," then she goes, "Well, I guess it would sound very normal to me." Yeah. No shit. No shit. The Machine TV just rated with 27 viewers. The Machine TV. Hold on. Here to ask a pressing question. Oh, Lord. This chat, I don't know if I want to know what these pressing questions are. What do we got? Let's go. Okay, here we go. What in the hell are you doing making Machine's new butt plug? Oh, Lord, we can allow that. That's fine. What else do we got? Did the Taco Bell pass through the system all right? It hasn't hit yet. It hasn't hit yet. Hold on. Let me fix my camera. There we go. It hasn't hit yet. I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to blow. And then it kind of didn't. So, there you go. GZI 88300. Man, I went from 11 viewers to 7 in the blink of an eye. What is the machine doing? Is he just lurking? Come on. Say something. Don't come in here and not say anything. I'm going back to the painting. That feels like an improvement on Taco. Yeah. Or I'm so used to like rot gut type foods that I'm unaffected by it. And then when I actually eat good food, that's when my body's like, whoa, what are you doing? I shouldn't be that way at my age. I should be eating less of that trash. So there's that. What in the hell? It does. I'm not gonna lie, Bedard. It does kind of look like that. I'm not gonna lie. It is so delicious. It is so delicious. Like, not gonna lie. Jay-Z. See, I feel so old. I don't even know how to say your name. It is so delicious. I had a cheesy gordita. I did the make your own box. It's only on the app, and you can get like a crunch wrap, other things. I got the cheesy gordita crunch, a cheesy bean and rice burrito, and then the Fiesta potatoes, and then something else. And then I got the Baja Blast. Is video buffering? Use low latency. Whoa, okay. Oh. But yeah, I did that. So it's a wonderful deal. It's like $10. But they come with medium drinks. You gotta upgrade to a large. But yeah, guys. I'm trying to get to 60 followers. If I get to 60 followers before the end of July, which we have tonight and then Friday, I have to wear ice hockey equipment when I next paint miniatures. I have to do it. So if you're not a follower and you just want to come and hang out, follow. See, I'm learning to do self-promotion a little bit more. Usually I don't do that. Usually I'm just like, hey, I hope you're having fun. But if you're not a follower, hit the follow button. It's free. What are we painting tonight? I will show you. We're painting these little grots. We did him earlier. Good Lord, get him on camera. We did this guy. We're just painting skin tones, man. We did this guy. We're gonna definitely, good Lord, into the camera. Yeah. But we got this guy. We got his little buddy. He's a doctor. That's his little guy. Oh, look. It says it right on the stream. We got these little dudes. But then we got like this to do. Like, I don't know what we're gonna finish tonight. We close to finishing him. But these are orks from Warhammer 40K. I have a ton of them. And thank you for coming in and hanging out. That's all this channel is. I'll say it again. That's all this is. It's not like, I'm not a great painter. Don't come here for tutorials. I'm lurking. Midnight Noodles is lurking. I just heard her. Midnight. I just heard her. She's patrolling around. If she comes in and decides to lay on anything, I'll scream into the microphone, and you can pick up your phone or come run. Well, you can't come running into your computer. But you can do your phone. You can do your phone. It is 40K. Yes. And I also paint Age of Sigmar stuff. I did this guy on stream. So I did him. As you can see, I like earth tones. Don't ask me why, but we got some black metallics on there. I love it. This is from Age of Sigmar. Like I said, I'm not a very talented guy. Don't come here for tutorials or anything like that. I'll steer you wrong. In fact, the one tutorial saying, I'm learning to play. My friend Wargame Workshop, who's lurking, he's cooking dinner. Me and him actually played a game of 11th edition. I wouldn't say recently. Well, it was within this month, so yeah, recently, and we messed up a bunch of rules. But yeah, we still had fun. And thank you, Wargame. Stop it. Talented enough to. I don't think so. That's just me. I'm just dancing for a minute and 30 seconds. Let's see. I see someone followed. I see it. Thank you to whomever followed. Yeah, well, Jay, I'm just going to call you Jay. Jay as in like the letter J. The whole point of my channel, it's not necessarily to like learn. I mean, you can learn from doing the exact opposite of what I do, but it's also, I want to make like the world the game shop, because I miss I missed my local game shop. It didn't close, but a lot of my friends have like moved away, and I miss just going there and just like hanging out and just having fun, walking around, like just talking to people. Hold on. There she is. Hazel is here. Hazel is here. Midnight Noodles. I miss I totally miss like doing that whole thing. So my whole channel is just like making the world the gaming shop, right? Like the whole world is your gaming shop. And so you come in, if you're painting things, you can set it up and just sit and chill, and we can chit chat about nerdy things. Me and Wargame were talking with another guy earlier about the cost of Warhammer 40K and all these Games Workshop games, and how crazily different it is from the EU to the United States and vice versa. So there you go. They are. It's the sad thing is that you can, and I was talking about how I rarely buy things on Amazon, but Amazon is really kind of taken the gaming store and made it like basically obsolete, right? And it's sad, really, because some of my favorite memories, I don't want to say growing up because I'm in my 40s, but like in my 20s and my 30s, some of my favorite memories are playing card games at game shops with friends, and just the having a stressful day at work and you go there and you're looking forward to, oh, I'm going Saturday to play this, or oh, Thursday I'm going to play this game with all my friends, and we just forget about stupid stuff, and it's a stress reliever. But now everything is like, you can get everything cheaper on Amazon, but you don't have the area to go to and do that stuff. Mike, that's a soapbox. Dadgummit. I didn't think I'd be on soapboxes tonight. The only other thing I can equate that to is playing on sports teams. And just to get in the camera. Yeah, that single-handedly killed off like a lot of the games that I played. Which, honestly, I totally forgot about that. Was COVID. Like, that really killed. And, I always say, like, I don't want to wax political, but the game shop I went to, there was a big push by some of the employees that they wanted to have a mandate that you had to have a vaccination card to be able to come back in and play. And the owner got enough pushback from people that he was just like, no, we can't do that. Like, they're like, these people have been like itching to get out and do things, and we can't just like say, no, you have to have this in order to do that. So, but like I said, I don't like doing political things, doing political statements, or doing political things, but that's kind of just germane to the conversation at hand. But yeah, I totally forgot COVID was a thing. But yeah, that kind of killed a lot of it too. I would not want to be a game developer who released a new game in 2020. And I'm not talking about video games. Hey, so you're way more popular than I am. There we go. We're going to go back. Oh, good Lord. What is she doing? All right, we're going to go back to the Hazel Camp. Look at her. How was the lawn mowing sim over there on Machine's channel? soothing. Oh, hello. You want to come down here, don't you? I know you do. I can see it in your face. You want to come down here so bad. You're looking right in the spot you would lay. All right. If she comes down here, we're going to have to do some emergency moving. I will. Listen, midnight, earlier today, she likes to snuggle up with me as soon as I get home from work. It's like a mandatory practice, right? I have no say in the matter. Today, she decided that she was going to exfoliate my skin with her tongue. And now I have my left cheek is way smoother than my right cheek. Way. Yeah. This music is jamming. I chose a good little streaming soundtrack tonight. Okay, this guy's done. Like I said, these guys don't have a lot to them. It's probably not fun to watch either. But yeah, she exfoliated that cheek. When I used to go to my dad's apartment, he had 2 cats. And the one cat loved to lick the sweat out of my hair. It would dry and then she would lick the salt out of my hair. And I would wake up in the mornings with like just my hair just like slicked completely back. Hazel doesn't do that, but she likes to say bye to me. So she'll run up. We have like a little, as most people do, we have a little table right by the front door, and she runs over to it, and she'll be like, okay, bye. And then she gets her pets, and then she tells me bye. And then she watches me close the door. She gives me the sad eyes. And then she goes and plays. And then I feel bad. And then I turn my Furbo on. And I give her treats. Yeah. And she has totally trained me to have separation anxiety. Like if we go on trips and someone's watching her, I have to like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening right now? They're very, very emotionally manipulative. They know what meow to do to get what. She will make this meow. It sounds like she just like got shot. Con artist, all of them. Oh yes. And it sounds like she gets shot, and then you come running out, and then she's like, oh yeah, I just did this so you could come out and I wanted to play. I'm like, what? I thought something was wrong with you. And you have a Q-tip in your... She loves Q-tips. Receipt paper balls. Straw wrappers. And anything with feathers. And her robo-mice. Her robo-mice are like little balls that like roll around. Yep, next to an empty. Yep. There's too much paint on this. Let's knock some of it off. Oh yeah, definitely little emotional manipulators. She is the queen of that. All right, our paint is too dry or too wet. That's why it's doing this little weird thing. Okay, I don't know if I like this song. I kind of want to go back to my old playlist now. We got a game Saturday. Game 1 of 12. We found out we thought our Canadian was going to be gone all season. He ain't. He's going to be back. Yep, that's right. I said Canadian. Uh-oh, what happened? What are you so sorry about? And I can't pause the type. You are quite all right. You rise up that Marvel Rivals ladder. You be the best. You have Calm Stream. I have Chaos Stream. I was born in it. The chaos. I'm in plat. Oh. I'm very surprised when I went up there to surprise old Machine for his birthday. He's not, oh man, you want to like hang out with some of the people? Eating my northern peasant food? Well, first off, never called it peasant food, by the way, War Game. I just said it sounds very northern. Good Lord. Northern peasant food. I love it. Just putting the finishing touches. I'm already tired of painting these little green goobers. Fodder. Just fodder. They don't kill anything. They just look at something and they die. I need a drink. What time is it? Oh, 9 o'clock. I said we'd be going till about 9. Woo! There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Look at that. Look at that. And we're gonna go over here. Discard. Properties. Is it gonna show my face? Oh, I didn't do it. Properties. This one? Oh, darn it. Well. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Full on asleep. Yes, I specifically set a camera up for this view. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get my face to show up, but my camera's being oh, what do we hear? What do we hear outside? She hears something. By the way, she is just over a year old. She turned a year old in May. She's a Maine Coon. That's not even her that's not even her final size yet. She's so long. She is so long. And she's got the bushiest tail ever. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a car. That's what it is. There's a car outside honking. Oh, stretches. Maybe there's like bugs hitting the window. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what goes on in her head. Anyways, that is going to be it for tonight. I thank all Raven at the Desk, the Machine TV, for your wonderful raids. I appreciate you guys. Do we want to let's go? Is there someone we know that's raiding? Let's find out. Oh yeah, you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. Here we go. We'll do it. We'll go ahead and raid Noodles. But not yet. Not yet. No, not yet. But yeah, we're done for tonight. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna go raid Midnight Noodles. She's playing Rivals. And thank you guys.